Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Tuesday the 2nd of May 2023. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. I just want to give a shout out to my little brother. His birthday today. He will be 54. Happy birthday, Simon. Have a great day. And let's see what the astrology is for today. Okay, so we've got the moon starting off in Virgo. It's going to form an opposition to Neptune in Pisces before moving into Libra, and then straight away it's going to form the moon's going to form a trine to Pluto. Also we have the Sun conjunct retrograde Mercury. So this is like a new Mercury. You know, like you get the new moon. This is a new Mercury. This is the point in the midst of Saturn return where the seed of new ideas and things is planted into your consciousness. Okay, so if you ponder it for the rest of Mercury retrograde, and then, you know, if it's got legs, then we start taking it forward when Mercury comes out of retrograde. So let's do some cards and see what we need to know for today. Right, let's have line striders. Let's have work your light, not work your light, wisdom of the oracle. So let's see, what do we need to know for Tuesday the 2nd of May 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Not just mine, everybody's. What do we need to know? Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know? Okay, oh, nice yin energy today. Going inwards, reflecting, being gentle. Oh, with a message in a bottle. Going inwards to connect with a message from our higher self even. And why? Okay, so the yin energy, the divine feminine, the gift of reflection and gentleness and loving, nurturing energy. Okay, and when we're in contact with that and we're slowing down and we come to stillness and silence and things like that, then we can listen to them, hear the higher whispers, the whispers of our higher self coming in. Those messages don't always make sense straight away, which means that may be why you're asking why. But often we don't need to know why. We just sort of go with the higher truth. That sort of, it often goes beyond rationality. Just okay, just trust that. So let's see if the tarot can throw some more light onto this reading. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Tuesday the 2nd of May 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? In or out? In. Okay. Give those another shuffle. What do we need to know for today then? 2nd of May 2023. Let's give the cards a little put in the deck. And let's see. So, okay, well, 3 of Swords. Why? Okay, going into the past, we've got the 8 of Cups. Below, we've got the 3 of Cups. Above, we've got the 5 of Cups. And we're moving on to the Page of Cups. So it's all about the emotions today. the clarifiers, we've got Justice, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Below from the cards at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Swords, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, we have Judgment, we have the Hanged Man, we have the Star, we have the Tower, and we have the Six of Wands. There's a journey going on below the surface. Okay, let's just pop up these out there. Right. There's a story to be told. Okay, so all the major arcana that's coming out is in the clarifiers and in the cards from underneath. The actual main spread is just all small cards and the court card. So the minor arcana is like temporary influences coming and going, okay, where the major arcana is big universal themes. Okay, so what I'm getting from the main part of the reading, we've got the Three of Swords in the middle, so the heartbreak, the old wounds, emotional wounding and things like that. And it may be that we need to walk away from somebody or something that isn't as good for us as we thought they were. The Eight of Cups. Okay. Below us, with the foundation we're building, we've got the Three of Cups. So support of friends and things like that. Celebration with friends. You know, sort of when we're feeling vulnerable, if we have to walk away from something, then we turn to our friends for comfort and support. Above us, we've got the Five of Cups. Okay, so we've got 3 eggs broken, and there's 2 eggs remaining. So there may be disappointment, there may be regret, there may be sorrow. Suddenly seeing, when you suddenly see an emotional wound come into focus, and you see how it's not good for you to hold on to it, and we let go and we walk away, and we turn to our friends for support and everything. And we may feel in the grief and the regret and the disappointment for a while, but the 2 remaining eggs, or in the other decks, the 2 remaining cups, show that not all is lost. We can still go forward and love again. And then sort of moving on, the next thing to come up is the Page of Cups. So this is about forgiveness. This is about apologies. Either, you know, we apologise and need to forgive ourselves, which often, more often than not, it's us. Or we may need to apologise and forgive somebody else. Or we may receive an apology from somebody else, from forgiveness for somebody else. Or it can be all of the above, all mixed in together. But it's the first little steps to reconciliation, okay, with yourself or with others. And the clarifiers, we've got Justice, and we've got the Sword of Truth here, and the balancing of the scales. We've also got the Sword of Truth in the Ace of Swords in the cards from under the deck, the subconscious. So, you know, balancing the scales of justice, the truth might have come to light, you know, of what we've done to ourselves, what we've done to somebody else, what somebody else has done to us. Okay, we'll just see just see how that fits your life. And with that, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, so we can slow down. We're not in any rush to speed through this. Often when stuff like this comes up, there's a need to slow down and to be with it, to sit with it, to acknowledge it, to feel the emotions. For things like this, I often turn to the Ho'oponopono poem. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, or I love you, or I love you, thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Okay, so it's turning around, whether it's your own emotional stuff coming up, or even I've done it with sort of physical pain as well. In the past, I've had shoulder issues, which I thought was one thing, and then sort of doing conscious connected breath work, it was actually about my right arm and right shoulder bearing the weight of the world for me, and sort of, being I'm right-handed, going out and into the world and making money, and sort of all my math, everything comes from there. And it was absolutely, it was exhausted. It was really, it just couldn't take anymore. And so within the breath work that I was doing, I incorporated the Ho'oponopono poem with it, sort of thanking, saying sorry for all the pressure that I've put it under over the years, asking for forgiveness, telling it I loved it, and thanking it for everything that it's I've put it through. Okay, and since then, it rarely gets painful. It's been acknowledged and thanked. It's released, and it's like, oh yeah, we're balancing that weight now, and responsibility and things, and not putting so much pressure on myself. Things will evolve as they evolve. I'm not trying to control things anymore. Okay, so we can slow down and slow down into doing this work. If we rush through it, we sometimes miss some of the learning, or spiritually bypassing, emotionally bypassing. Oh no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to deal with that. But often if we do that, then it doesn't have a chance to heal properly, and we have to go back round again at some point in the future. It shows up again in our lives in a different form. So just be aware of that. When we slow down and we take the time to work with it, to do, the healing, however we do the healing, and, sort of, there's 1,000 different ways to do the healing work. But when we do it, then it brings about a change of fortune. We're released from something. I do feel that's quite an important thing, especially going up towards Friday, which will be astrological Beltane. It will also be the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, and the last scorpionic eclipse for the next 9 years, 8.5, 9 years, because the nodes are shifting this summer into Aries and Libra axis. So it's going to be another 9 years or so before the nodes are back in Scorpio, and then it will be the North Node, where at the moment it's the South Node. So it's like, what are we releasing? Okay, we've had the nodes in the Taurus Scorpio axis for the last 18 months. What's that journey been about? Okay, what are you releasing now? And then in the autumn eclipse season, it will be a new moon solar eclipse in Libra and a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. And then that's the completion of the cycle. And for the next 18 months, all the eclipses will be in the Libra Aries axis. So there's a real sense of we're letting something go, we're releasing something that we've been holding on to for a long time. And as we go towards this full moon and Beltane, it's the perfect time to be releasing it. The cards underneath. Okay, we've got the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. So we might not be able to see clearly what's coming up, or where to go, what the next step is. So we step back and we just look out and see what the opportunities, the potential, the possibilities are. Okay, we don't have to make any decision at the moment, but by doing that, it brings us the sword of truth. We discover a truth about which way to go. And before we do anything, we have judgment coming up. So this, with Mercury being in retrograde, we're reviewing, reflecting, going over things, checking everything before we step forward. Okay, is there anything else to be released? and looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, that brings the healing, the star. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man and the star. So as we do the healing, see the new opportunities, the new openings and things like that, then it allows the old paradigm to fall away, the Tower. Okay, so, and if we don't, if we don't do the work and try and cling on, the Tower falling behind us could be a lot more painful than if we go with it. And then it opens us up to the Six of Wands and riding towards victory. So that turning of the wheel, that rewarding for doing the work, you know, is reflected in this Six of Wands there. So that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. I thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers. I appreciate you supporting me. If you'd like notifications of when I'm doing readings, then please click on the wiggly bell wherever that is. If you'd like a personal reading, email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.